This is actually my very first time doing such type of video regarding this type of topic, so I really hope you guys enjoy it. So today I'm gonna be talking about and giving you guys a couple of options about gay content to watch 2022. Some of these movies was released in 2021 and some of them was actually released in 2022, and they both include movies and series. I really hope you guys enjoy it, and please let me know down below in the comments which of the following movies and series are your favorite, which ones do you like, which one do you dislike, and if I've missed any, please let me know down below in the comments so I can include them on the second list that I will be doing, because I realize there's so much content that I can still cover when it comes to this topic. So let's get right into the list and let's start talking about the movies and series. So first we're gonna start up with Heartstoppers. So basically Heartstoppers is Nick and Charlie are two British boys of an all-boys grammar school. The two connect with each other when they sit together in class. Their friendship turns into romance. This is actually available on Netflix and Amazon Prime, so if you want to go watch it, that's the topic that's actually what it's about. So let me know if you have watched it. And then moving on, we have Looking. So basically Looking is a tragic HBO about a gay community in San Francisco. It focused primarily on a group of friends and offered a delicate take on what it means to be gay in a liberty city like San Francisco. And yes, this is also available on Netflix and Amazon, and this one is very educational, so I will definitely recommend you to go watch it if you haven't watched it yet. And then moving on to a classic with Love, Victor. This one is actually available on Hulu and Disney Plus. So basically it's a spin-off of the 2018 film Love, Simon. This gay TV show follows a family and also Victor, who is gay and finding his identity and falling in love and having his first open relationship with a boy. So yes, he goes through a lot of discovering and figure out what he like, and and still being comfortable with his family and everything. And moving on to the next one, we have 3 months. So basically Gallup is a Florida. He is actually from Florida, and he's a teen who receives a text from a one-night stand that he just tested positive. While waiting for this test result, he ended up falling in love with another boy that's also waiting on his test result, and they actually built a whole relationship during their 3 months while they are waiting to receive their results. So that's basically more or less what it's all about. And then moving on to the next one, we got Dragonfly Boy. So basically it's a 21-year-old. He's currently in a battle over who he is and who he loves in a world full of opinions and self-hatred. He watches and he deals with a lot of struggles and tribulation with his self-growth, with discovering himself, and he also is like him building his journey on discovering who he really is and what he really wants, and he's all actually surrounded by amazing people, so that really helps him with his growth and figuring things out. And moving on to the next one, we have Mascarpone. So basically Antonio is a family man whose life finds an unexpected twist when he's suddenly dumped by his husband, who he depends on, so now economically and emotionally has to detach himself from his husband, and he has to go figure out life after a separation. And so now he has to find a job, he has to find a new place to live. And then moving on to the next one, where there is something about Mario. So basically Mario decides to tell his family the truth about himself, but when he's finally ready to come out to his family, cannot come out to everybody who he cares for, his older brother ruined his plans on coming out. So he was like, it took him so long to be comfortable to take in this moment, and then something happened with his brother, so now we feel like his brother took that shine away from him. Moving on to the next one, we have Single All the Way. Despite to avoid his family judgment about his single status, Peter convinces his best friend Nick to join him on the holidays and pretend that they are now in a relationship, because my parents always ask me why I'm single. They pressure me to find someone, so I'm just gonna take you to introduce you as my partner. But what actually end up happening is that they actually fall in love with one another, and yes, this movie has a happy ending because they end up together. And then the next one one we have the man with the answers. So basically it's a former Greek champion and a German student. They take an adventurous road trip of discovery and self-identity as they bond and have a romantic affair that is very passionate, but also it's a lot of trials and tribulations that go on between them, because they're both still trying to figure out what they like and who they want to be, and you know, and also involving romance with it makes it a little bit more complicated. And moving on to this beautiful movie, is called Firebird. It's a passionate love story set against the backdrop of an army for space. Sergi and Roma navigate the prestigious line between love and friendship as time where being gay is not acceptable, especially in the military force. So they fall in love with each other. They know they want to be together, but one of them end up getting involved with a woman, so it makes things more complicated. And then them both being part of the military makes it even more complicated. Now moving on to the next one, we have The Policeman. So basically, Tom is a policeman in the 1950s, British, falls in love with a school teacher. However, he soon begins a passionate affair with another man, despite homosexuality being illegal and him being a policeman. He falls in love with another man while having a whole relationship with another woman. So it's a little bit complicated. And then next one we have in From the Side. So basically this story follows the encounter of two equal attached men from caste traps and divided gay clubs sleepwalk into an adultery affair, but must conceal their growth friendship, risk destroying the clubs that they love. So basically it's about two rugby players that fall in love with one another, but they have to keep their relationship a secret because they don't want to get kicked out of the team. And the next one we're gonna fall on to the next one on the list is actually the final one, is My Fake Boyfriend. So basically Andrew has a major problem. He can't stay away from his ex-boyfriend who dumped him, so his friends decide to create a fake boyfriend on social media, Cristiano, and things quickly took a turn when Andrew meets him in real life and starts developing feelings. So yes, this one is more like a comic fun movie type of vibes. That's why I liked about it, guys. I'm so sorry if I mispronounce any words, but I would truly apologize for that. I'm trying to do my best, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video just as much as I have enjoyed making it. And also please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and please let me know what you think about this list down below in the comments.